Hello everyone and welcome to my first YouTube series where I'll be making modern and affordable furniture for your architectural visualization projects or room decoration projects. We'll be making this model, so the reference is on the right. We'll be going by the feel because we don't have specific dimension for this one. And I think that's good because that way you learn to model by feel and you can copy other furniture in the real world. Also, if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll be sharing this model that we make in the video for free on my Gumroad, and you can tip me there if you want. Also, if you have any suggestions, make sure you leave them down in the comments, or if you need help, I'll be more than happy to try to help you. I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Let's change the units to centimeters. Okay, so that top part is like 8 centimeters, this one here, and this is 50. Okay, so we got the top part. Don't forget to apply the scale, so Control A, apply the scale, because we did rescale it. And let's get to modeling. So the first thing you will do, go to the edit mode, select these edges, edge select one edge, press Shift G, and then direction. It will select all the other edges. So you go Control B to bevel it around here, I guess. Yeah, that looks good. And then you can also do Alt plus left click and then add some bevel to this part because we want it smooth. So something like this. Okay, we got the top part. See? Yes, and name it top part. So we do go to object mode, Shift D. Just drop it down, G and then Z to lock it on the Z axis. So we have the bottom part as well. Now we need to make the legs, or however you want to call them. Name this bottom part, just so we are organized. Okay, now we go to the edit mode, go to vertex, select one on your keyboard, click here and then do Shift S and then cursor to selected. Go out of the edit mode, and now if you go Shift A and then add a new cube, it will be on that spot. So resize it. We can also use this. So let's see. It should be, let's see, I don't know, 8. Yeah, that looks about right. We can go like this. G, Y, and then move it a bit. Okay, go to the edit mode, press 3 to face select. You can change the snap to the face, and then if you go G, Z, and then Control, you can just see snap it on the top of this. Okay, snap it here. That looks good. One sec, just move it down, GZ, then move it here. Okay, that looks, let me see, that looks good. Okay, don't worry about this part, we'll shade smooth later and everything, it will look good. So now we apply the scale because we will add bevel, so we want everything to be nice. And yeah, I think I also know this part. It was, so if you go into measure, and then press Control, then go here and then press Z to look to the Z axis, and go to go down, and it was 40, 43. So it was like this. Okay, so we need to change it a bit. Go here. You can go SZ to scale it. Let me see 1 sec. It's too thick, I think. So let's go like, yeah, that should be good. Okay, so Z, SZ, scale it. And then G, just move it. You can press 1, go into front mode, and just so you can place a G, X, placed like this. Go to the side, GY, placed like that. Okay. Now we just need to, you can hold shift to move it slightly, and then just like this. Go to edit mode, 3 to face select. We are having the snap on faces, so you can go G, Z, and then control, and it will snap automatically to the top. Okay, that looks okay to me. So now if we go to the edit mode again and press 2 for face select, we can add a bevel. So let's do this one, Control B, and then just pull like this. I guess, yeah, let me see. This is good. Okay, and we will do bevel on these ones, but way smaller, just so they're not sharp. Control B again, just a little bit like this. Okay, that looks good. We can remove the measure by clicking on it and then pressing X, and then X again to remove it. So now that looks good. Okay, we can shade smooth, shade this smooth, shade this smooth. And if you see this like weird shading effect, you can go here under this object data properties, and then normals and auto smooth. No, it will fix that. So now we can select this, go to the modifier, add a mirror modifier, and do it on the bottom part, and just press Y. So now we have that. And this is looking too thick. Maybe like this. Yeah, that's better. Let's see. Don't forget to apply scale. Also apply scale to this and to this. So now let's go to the front mode, GZ, so we can like snap it to this. Maybe GZ and move it like this. Okay, that looks good. Now we have to model the wheels. So shift right click somewhere to place the cursor, so we can make a cylinder there. If we open this, we can go lower than 32. We can go with 10. Yeah, 10 should be good. We'll see. So S, no, it's just S. Scale it to about the size of a wheel, and then because you scale it, you can go Control A and apply the scale. So RX 90 to rotate it. We can move it up a bit, and you can see, okay, so make it a little bit lower, smaller. And now we go to the edit mode. Let me just check the wheels real quick. I have a better picture here. Okay, now we go to the edit mode. We had one loop here, then the other loop like this. Should be okay. Okay. Still too big, like so. Maybe like this. Let me see. Okay, that should be fine. Now my camera is kind of acting weird, it's not moving like it's supposed to. So if you go to like click on that object and then press period, it will like zoom to that object and it will be much more, see, it'll be better. If that happens to you, just remember that part. Okay, so we go into face select mode and then we select both of these faces and then we do E for inset the face and we do something like this should be fine. Okay, and then while we still have these faces selected, we can go right click and extrude along extrude face along normals, because if we do E and then try to pull it, will be only pulled on one side and this side will be pulled inward. So if we do right click extrude face along normals and then do it like around here, and then we can go S and scale them like this. So now we have a wheel like object. And okay, let's see what next. Let's make this part. So if you go alt and left click on this face, it will select all around, and then you can do ES, and then just insert it like this. Okay, now we need to make the top part. So let's select this face, extrude it, and then rotate it. First we need to extrude it and then press R, Y, and just get it like this. Okay, and then we extrude this. So R, Y. And if we go as R, Y, 0, it will make it straight. Or it won't. RY 0. It's not straight. One sec. Let's do it like this. Okay, so here, and then we extrude it. It should be straight now. Not that it matters, it's a small part, nobody will see it. Okay, now we press S on the top to scale it. I have this, and for the little like flap, or however you want to call it, we can do Control R and do one loop here, and then Control R again, and then do a loop here. Go to the face select mode, press this face and extrude it, and then go R, Y, and then just make the shape, extrude again. So R, Y, extrude again, R, Y, extrude. Let's make the final part, R, Y, extrude, and then, extrude, and then do this. Okay. So that looks about right. If you want to make it exactly like the image, you can select these faces, and then E, Y, and just extract it like this, so it covers the whole thing. So again, these faces. Okay, if you do wrong selection or whatever, you can go Control and then just unselect it. Okay, this extrude along Y-axis, and that's a little bit too much. So like this. Okay, shade smooth. Do the auto smoothing. Okay, now we need to add some bevels. So Alt, go into edge select mode, Alt like this, and then add a bevel. Let's do it in the other part. So Shift Alt and then left click and then bevel. So like this. Nice. And let's do this part. So okay, let's do bevel, Control B, a little bit of bevel. Nice. Got this part, bevel. See how it looks. Okay, not bad. And now we can do, let me see if there's anything left. Okay, we can do a bevel here, definitely. So let's do the other part also. So Shift Alt and then left click, both select the Control B and then do a bevel. Okay, that's better. And let's place it on the bottom. So grab it. Let's call this, I don't know, wheel. And then go GZ, pull it to the bottom. Okay, let's place it on the right spot. So go into front view by pressing 1, GX, move it somewhere around here. So GZ, go into side view, go GY here. Okay, should be good. Nice. And then we can do the same thing as we did with these pillars. So modifier or legs, modifier, mirror, and then Y, but use the bottom part. Okay, now we can do some materials real quick. Let's go into shader. So this will be a kind of, yes, what is this, like plastic or some tin foil cover or something. So let's do that. Let's just apply scale to this one, because you see, scale, okay, this, let's go into material mode and then scene world, okay, do it here. Let's pick a color. It's around something like this, and then do some a little bit of roughness. Sorry, yeah, roughness, lower it so it has some reflection, and that's it for now. You can also add, I don't know, normals or some scratches with texture maps. We'll do that for the wheels, for the metal part, for this one. Okay, so don't forget to name your material, gray, plastic, whatever, and just add it to here. Okay, that's looking good. Now let's do the wheels. So again, we can color them gray, and then let's go tab and can do face select. Let's select okay, so let's select shift, just select these parts. Okay, so remember control F click if you do the wrong selection. Okay, good. You have to do the other part also, I guess. So shift and then just do this. You can do it quickly like this. Then control, remove the unnecessary parts. Okay, good. Now go to the material tab and add a new material. So we can assign it to that, call it, I don't know, metallic. Okay, now let's do that material. So let's start with like normals. Let's see where. So the color is about right, I guess. so a little bit more grayish. Okay, like this. Let's do roughness. So we can do like Shift A, noise texture, and then add Control A, color ramp, and then connect these two. So color here, color into roughness. So let's do, I don't know, let me see. Okay, so 27. We can also do this in cycles, but just turn off the scene world so we have some light from the HDR. Let's see here. So details to 9, roughness. Okay, like this. Looks good. Now let's add this, like you see the scratches and everything on metal. So I do that with normal. If you have a node wrangler, I think it's called like that. It's preference node wrangler. Yes, add-on. You can do Control T, then it will make like this texture coordinate and mapping that you can use to change the scale. Just Control and then right click to like cut this, remove this, we don't need it. Let's do Shift A, noise texture. Let's do Shift A, it's Voronoi texture, like this. You can also do Shift D on this to copy it, and we need a bump map for normal. So let's start connecting this. So here, and then we connect this to height. Then we go color here, and then I guess this would be vector. Okay, sorry. So here, color, vector. Okay, I think it's all good. Let's see. So we have this now, but I need to change the scales a bit to see. Let's put this to 9. Okay, and then bump up the details to like 10. And you can play around with this to see how it will affect it. So roughness, and then let's change this. So scale a little bit. Okay. Okay, so we have a problem here. It doesn't look good because of the bevels. I should have added the. Let's see if we can fix it by Control A. So U and then Smart UV project, and then let's see if that will fix it. Okay, it did. Good. So where was I? Okay, so you can change the strength here a bit if you don't want it so. Okay, and distance. Okay, that should be good. If you can also play around with this. So it has some kind of scratches that you can make whatever setup you want. You can even use like material from some free website. You could just edit. But I guess that this is okay. Let's go into object mode, viewport shading, and then let's just add tab and just add like alt left click. Sorry, go to the edge select mode, alt left click here, alt left click here. So shift alt left click. Okay. So like this. Add some bevel. And yeah. If you are really doing some like fancy close up of the wheel, you can also remove like these sharp edges by going to edge select and then just adding like a bevel here and a bevel here. Also, you know, like this. And then it will lose those like sharp edges. But yeah, it's small detail, doesn't matter. And there we go, we have it. Let's see. Yeah, looks about right. And now we can add like a scene. Go Shift A, cursor to the word origin, and let's just Control J. Sorry, we have to apply the. Let's apply the modifiers first. Apply, then having Control J, we have it table. So now just up. Let's add a plane. Create like this. Go into edit mode. Select. Go to the edge. Select mode, and then just extrude this like this. Select this. Control B. Get the bevel. Let's add a material to this. So like this, but with really low roughness. Okay, right, shade smooth, nice. And now we can test if the wheels work. Okay, so let's do this. Timeline. Okay, so we can do we can go into the location. If you don't see this tab, you just go N, and then we'll open this. So go here, press I to add the keyframe, and just move it like this. And then, sorry, you have to move this to like 60, and then move it to here, and then I again, add the keyframe, and let's see if the wheels work. So space, and yeah, they seem to be working. You can do it in this mode. Okay, good. Nice. So yeah, you can do some cool pictures on this background, just like this, and then post it on your Instagram or tag me, show me that you made this. And yeah, guys, if you like this tutorial, please be sure to like and subscribe to support me. And also you can get this model on my Gumroad. If you want to use it, it's free. Thanks for watching.